So let's be real. As a hooper who's never dunked on someone, you've definitely wondered how it feels like to actually dunk on someone. I know I've had that feeling for years as I played basketball until the day it actually happened. And you'll be surprised because the actual feeling of dunking on someone varies from person to person. But the dunk in the game of basketball is literally one of the most exciting plays of the sport. You see it in commercials, you see it in highlights, you see it in previews for upcoming games. The way the sport is representing is usually having someone dunk the ball to gain excitement. And when you see it, you probably wondered how it actually feels like to do it. So for me personally, I started dunking in 9th grade. My first dunk was at the park. It was on the rim that was slightly under 10 feet. And as the years went by, every year my vertical would gain like an inch or two, and it would be nice to see my progression. So from 9th grade, my first dunk actually came probably when I was like in 12th grade, but I don't remember exactly who I dunked on the first time. And I've been dunking on people for so many years after that I pretty much don't remember every single time. I'm actually joking about that, but the amount of times I actually dunked on someone, I can probably count on one, maybe two hands. So I just have a small handful amount of times, less than 10 times. But the times I've dunked on people, I can kind of remember how I felt in the moment. And basically, you don't really have time to think in the moment. It is something that kind of just happens. Think of a time when you've done like an aggressive layup over someone, right? As you're in the air, you're probably not thinking too much about how it's going to look. You're just kind of going to try and score the ball. For me personally, that's how it feels. I don't really like to showboat, so after I've dunked on someone, I don't really like to rub it in their face because I don't like to shun people for getting dunked on. I know that's a common thing that you do see on a lot of highlights and on social media when someone gets dunked on. They tend to get made fun of, but if you get dunked on, that means you're playing against great competition. Also, you're playing defense. You're doing your job. You're doing your best to try and stop someone from scoring. There's nothing wrong with that. I've been dunked on multiple times, and when I got dunked on, I wasn't really shunned for it. But yeah, that's basically my summary. It really depends on who does the dunking, if that makes sense. The experience varies from person to person. I just decided to share my experience. For those of you who have dunked on people, I'm very curious to read what you have to say about it, so please leave your comment, how you react, your emotion, how you feel in the moment. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.